to do what I needed to do. I was almost to the point of saying, well, let's just end this here and do like all the others, and I'll come back next time. And Stan came and asked me how I felt. I told him I was feeling numb and couldn't really feel my body, didn't quite know how I was doing. I didn't feel any pain, or I didn't feel any stiffness in any particular part of my body. It's just that it felt I couldn't feel it anymore. And then this pull, or this body work we made, just kind of brought up all the energy I needed to come through. And then I started feeling the canal again, and started contacting my own energy, my resource, and finally have the feeling I made it, that I came true. I feel I've had anxiety in my life for the past few months, building anxiety I almost had trouble dealing with, anxiety in my personal life, anxiety in my professional life. And somehow I really feel that tonight there's a breakthrough. I don't know what's going to change, but I do feel something is about to change. I don't understand my mandala, as I never do, so that's not unusual. I did put a title to it, as I like to do. I call it Rise Up High into the Sky. They're not images I saw, but they just came up when I took the paper and the chalks to draw.
In my experience today, it started, it's a continuation of an experience of realization of sexual abuse. I've had certain things, but it just seems that it's concretizing more now that it really did happen. And I keep denying it, and I keep trying to make it go away. And as I always notice before I come to one of these things, that I start old patterns up again, codependency, being there for everybody but myself. And it's always a precursor to what's coming up. And now I've learned to recognize that and try and take better care of myself. I came into the breathwork today. I took a nap before I came in because I wanted to take care of myself. But then I started to get angry. I was angry that the cameras are here and it was going to interfere with my process, which did not happen. Once I took a couple breaths, I was off in La La Land someplace. This is my mandala. At one point as I was breathing, I felt like I was going to self-immolate. I just thought that I was just going to burst into a big ball of fire. And I really felt that that was a reality, that I was just gone and I was just going to burst into flames. And it turned out that it was just rage, or not just rage, it was rage at the abuse. My sitter helped me and I'd asked her to help me to go deeper and to keep breathing, because I found myself trying to escape all the time.
I had quite a powerful experience today. I experienced totally losing my ego and my mind, having no feelings and no body. And it was a really difficult space to be in. I just couldn't grab onto anything. And I really resisted it a lot. And my sitter was wonderful because he really gave me some good advice on how to go into it, stay with that. So I tried to stay with it, and it seemed like forever. And I kept saying, no ego, no mind, who am I? No ego, no mind, who am I? And I guess I said it over and over. And then I reached a point of total bliss. It was wonderful. The light came in, and I saw this incredible blue star. And I really stayed kind of blissed out for a while in that space. And thank you, Stan, for telling me to go with that and consider something positive instead of being afraid of it, which is what I was doing. So I then realized that my psyche was really doing me a wonderful favor, because what came next made sense that I needed to fragment off to deal with. If I had felt my feelings and been in my mind and body, I don't think I would have been able to deal with what happened next, which was a past life experience that I had, and I have experienced 2 other times in the breath work. This was an experience in a past life of remembering as a young girl being gang raped by some soldiers in uniform. My first time seeing that, I only remembered the boots and the uniform, and I knew it was in the desert and in the mountains. And so in my breath work today, I knew something was coming up because there was this ominous black cloud coming out of the sky, and then it became a cloud with claws. And Stan said, see if you can find a memory out of it. And I tried real hard, so I just stayed with the breath. And that really brought me to the memory. I started to see the desert and the mountains, and I remembered what happened there. And with a lot of support from my sitter and the facilitator, I really was able to go into that space. I think this is real significant. Having been raped as a girl, bringing this into this lifetime, because most of my life I've talked about never wanting to be female. As a child, I always said, I wish I'd been a boy, I wish I'd been a boy. And interestingly enough, when all that stuff came up out of me in the breath session today, I kept saying, I'm worthless, I'm no good. And I think that's how I felt most of my life because of this experience. And it's still kind of a jump for me to understand that this happened in a past lifetime, but I'm real clear about that. So those are my experiences. Oh yeah, my sister mentioned to me, I've had a back pain, a sacroiliac, and a hip pain that I've been working with for 4 years with myofascial therapists and acupuncturists and everyone. And today I really released that pain, I think, and I think it's related to this incident. I went into it and really let go, and my body feels wonderful. Actually, I feel like I'm in a new body tonight. It's great.
For information on public holotropic breathwork programs, write to Grof Transpersonal Training, 20 Sunnyside Avenue, A314, Mill Valley, California, 94941, or call area code 415-383-8779. If you would like a list of certified holotropic breathwork facilitators, please send $3 to the address above.